Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel that is Science Unlocked, and in today's session we will going to continue the chapter that we were doing in the previous session, which talks about weather, climate and adaptation in animals. And in this module we will going to specifically focus on the tropical rainforest. So just like the previous session, we will going to first talk about the kind of features that we will going to observe in case of rainforest, which includes the very basic aspect that these are the hot regions because their location is near the equator and around the equator. So that part of the earth is the region which will going to have huge availability of sun radiation and sunlight, because of which there will going to be equal length of days throughout the years, means the days and nights will going to have equal length altogether, and there will going to be overall maintenance of temperature. Now this particular region, as the name itself suggests, will going to have a plenty of rainfall. Because of the regions, it will going to have formation of clouds very easily, and on the other hand precipitation as well. So altogether this particular region is the region which will going to be hot, and availability of rainfall will also going to be higher. Now certain tropical forests that we are going to observe are in Western Ghats and Assam in India, Southern Eastern Asia and Central America and Central Africa. So these are the prime locations for this thing. Now what happens is, because of the optimum temperature and availability of rainfall, this particular region is going to be specified, or you can say characterized with availability of a wide range of plants and animals all together, so that they can become common ecosystem and they can live all together. Now these regions are very much supportive, very much suitable for these large variety, and on the whole there will going to be some sort of competition as well, which will going to be because of the higher number. So they have to adapt themselves in such a manner that they will going to reduce their chances of having competition for food as well as shelter. So the upcoming organisms that we will going to take up, we will going to find out that there are certain advanced features in those specific kind of organisms which is helping them in getting the better survival altogether in that region where the number of organisms is very high, and in spite of that high number they are able to survive very easily. So this is all because of the adaptations which they have adapted themselves for. The first organism that we're going to look into is the red-eyed frog. Now as the name itself suggests, this particular organism will going to have red eye, and it is a frog. Now this particular organism is actually adapted for living in on the trees. Because of its sticky pad, it will be able to move easily on the leaves by sticking it and climbing the trees very easily. On the other hand, they will going to have such kind of hands, or to be more specific limbs, because of which they will be able to hold their branches easily. It's all because of the sticky pads that they have on their limbs. Now on the other hand, because they have green color, they will going to have the availability of a feature called camouflage, where these organisms will be able to hide themselves from their predators by getting themselves protected and getting involved in the atmosphere very easily because of the common color. So that is how they become adapted to this particular region. The next organism that we're going to look into is about the monkeys, which are again adapted to be living on the trees because this particular factor will going to help in reducing the competition from the organisms which are lying or which are staying on the ground. So that is how it helps. Now as you can see in the picture itself, they are going to have very long tails, and they will going to have the ability to hold the branches of trees using their long tails. On the other hand, their limbs and hands altogether, the feet and hands are altogether modified in such a manner that they can hold their whole body through their hands or even through their forelimbs as well, to keep themselves over the trees only. So that is all about monkeys. The next organism that we are going to talk about is a bird, which is toucan. Now, this particular organism has actually made itself some more advanced than the rest of the organisms, that it can not only be able to survive on the higher canopies of the forest but also will be able to fly very easily, and because of the kind of beak it has, it will be able to easily reach to the fruits and plant parts, so that it can actually help itself in terms of getting the food for its survival. Now, the next organism that we are looking into is the lions and tigers. As the name itself is suggesting, these organisms will going to be on the surface only, they will going to be on the ground only, but the features which have made them easier with reference to their survival is the concept of sensitive hearing, sharp eyesight, thick skin, so that they can have proper body temperature. On the other hand, the concept of camouflage, that they will be able to blend themselves into the environment very easily, and they will be able to feed on their prey very easily. Next we have is long-tailed macaw. Now this is a modification, or we can say a relative of monkeys, which are going to have a silver white mane on their face, which will going to actually give them a unique appearance as well. Now these organisms are actually good climbers, and they can move from trees to trees very easily. Most of the time we will going to find out that they will be feeding on the fruits and plant products, which will going to actually help with reference to the competition of food on the ground, because they can easily get all the plant parts very easily on the canopy as well, because rainforest will going to have the kind of layering in terms of the kinds of trees. So altogether we will going to find out that they will going to have very easy approach in terms of food, and sometimes they can also feed on certain insects which they will going to find on the trees. So altogether don't even have to go down on the ground for their food requirements, or you can say for fulfilling the food requirement. On the whole, we have observed that till now the organisms have adapted themselves in such a manner that they will going to keep themselves protected from their predators, and they will be able to find their prey very easily. On the other hand, one unique feature of camouflage is also observed, and they will going to have modification in terms of their choices with their food preferences as well. So altogether these things are helping in maintaining the overall biodiversity of that region very easily, in spite of the fact that we will going to have a large number as well as a large variety of plants and animals found in these tropical rainforests. The next organism that we are going to focus on is elephant, which is one of the most important and common organism that we all are aware about, which will be having some unique features in terms of its long ears, having strong sense of hearing. On the other hand, they will going to have modification in the trunk, which will going to help them with capturing the food easily. On the other hand, it will going to have a strong sense of smell as well, so that it can pick up its food very easily. The tusks or the teeth that we have, the modified teeth, they will going to help us help these organisms with reference to carrying heavy weights and applying more pressure onto the trees, the bark of the trees, because they just love to eat the things from the trees. They are the herbivores that we are aware about. Now over here we will going to find out that the body on the whole is modified in such a manner that it will be able to keep the body temperature cool. Normally we will going to find out that the kind of organisms which are bigger in size, they will going to have the ability to control and overall maintain their temperature in terms of keeping it hot. Means the normal condition is this, that the skin will going to be modified to keep it hot, but over here we will going to find it that it is going to keep the body cool in spite of the environment that is hot and humid. So on the whole, we will going to find out that these organisms have wonderful process of adaptation which actually helps them in the survival, in better survival, and they have their modifications over the process of evolution. Now because of all these processes, they are able to survive easily in even the adverse conditions as well. So with this, we are done with the chapter, we are done with this module as well. So rest we will going to take up in the next session, where we will going to come up with a new topic, new chapter. So till then, keep learning and take care.